when you play online, you playing with AI teammates, or you got to play with somebody, a real person? Which one do you do? Like tag team? Oh, it's a battle royal.
A spectacle, a cavalcade of dancing lights trying to hype this crowd into a frenzy, and it's working because they know what a huge matchup is in store. Welcome everyone to the shores of the Tennessee River, Neyland Stadium, home of the Volunteers. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Arkansas Razorbacks, taking on the winners of 4 straight, the Tennessee Volunteers. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started.
Oh, man.
The Razorbacks will get us started with the opening kickoff. And he takes this from inside the 5. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. So Tennessee's offense will get the first swing of the game. And Jesse, they've got a quarterback that if he can get into a rhythm, can certainly make plays for his team.
Here's the thing about him, too. He's not the most consistent guy, and he's not the most talented quarterback in the country, but when he's hot, he's really, really tough to stop, David. It's important they get this guy going early.
Yeah, and it's not just him. Like, the offense has to, around him, play well. They've got to protect him. Receivers have to make plays. The running game would be good to get going, so it's got to be a team effort because then he can really be at his best.
The Volunteers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. They'll go right back to it. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They've really performed at an elite level in conference play, and that'll build your confidence as we continue through this SEC season.
This was a team that was really motivated in the offseason coming into this one, and they knew the challenge ahead of them, but they also know how talented they are. And, David, they're putting that on display each and every week here in SEC play.
Man, let's pump the brakes because if they're happy with what they've done so far, they're going to have some losses. Like, this is a tough league. The SEC is not easy to navigate. They're going to have to continue to grow and get better, but it's a heck of a start.
And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. So the Arkansas Razorbacks offense will take the field for the first time. And they're going to have to contend with a secondary that is one of the best in the nation, Jesse.
And they're a complete secondary, too. When you watch them on film, they're very good defending the pass and coverage, and they can play man and zone. But I like them, David, because they're not afraid to put their face in the fan. Everybody in the back end likes to tackle and likes to be physical. That's what makes them special.
Yeah, and it's just an elite group in the back end. Multiple guys that win their individual matchups, which makes it hard to run offense. And this is a group that, yes, they tackle well, they see the football well, they break on it well. You better worry about the ground game. You better get some kind of deception going against this secondary.
Going up top. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on second down, and they'll be left with a third down.
This is the matchup everyone was excited to see in this football game, and it doesn't take long to get to it. One of the best receivers in the game, one of the best corners in the game, one-on-one, quarterback taking a shot, and early on, it's the corner who wins, knocking it away for the incompletion. That won't be the last time these two guys go toe-to-toe, but this is where your eyes need to be all game long.
To the air, it's Green. Moving away from pressure. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
Well, we know these are slick conditions today in this game. Wide receiver just didn't seem to really get a good grasp on the ball when it hit his hands. Didn't stick right away. There's a bit of a bobble, and because of it, the defense able to come away with the pick.
First play of the drive comes from the 38. Looking downfield on first down. Makes the catch. It's Staley. Good pickup there as he gets the first down. They'll mark him at the 48.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
Quarterback on the keeper. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. The Vols are in the hurry-up.
Yeah, and it's a nice job by this defense understanding, listen, that QB is a threat, and they're going to run all kinds of options. He's going to run the football. They were dialed in and got that something.
First down here for the offense. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. And the Vols getting set on 1st and 10. To the air on first down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Staley. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. To the air on 2nd down. Got it. He wrestles him down at the 3 after the grab. It'll be 1st and goal.
Look, I know this offense didn't have the opening drive of the game they would have liked, but the defense now came away with a massive takeaway. Now you're seeing how that affects the offense. They're playing with a little bit of a pep in the step. Nice throw there, getting the first down. This offense all of a sudden looks a whole lot different than what they did the last time out.
And they've got him down after the short completion, but they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Running play to the left, looking for the end zone here. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
And you know exactly what time it is when you get down here in the red zone. You got to be able to run the football, but when you got a back like this who punches the ball in the end zone consistently almost every single game, you are going to feed that animal the rock.
That just never had a chance as they controlled the middle of the field and stopped him in the backfield on 3rd down. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to take the 3.
How great is it to know that if you can get the ball down somewhere close to the 40-yard line on your opponent's side of the field, you're walking away with at least 3 points because this dude is automatic.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. They're going to need to get something started, finding themselves in a 3-0 hole. They'll start this drive from the 18.
I don't even know if I got it on that shit. Is it on it? I can see it.
Back to throw. It's Green. Flushed out of the pocket. Going to try to get it himself. And he scurries out of bounds and wisely avoids taking the big hit.
And one of the things I love about this defense is their speed. And they knew coming into the game that they were going to see quarterback run. But that time they had them all bottled up, and they were able to use their speed to make him go east and west and run him out of bounds. Not a great game.
Offense gets set for second down. On the ground, it's Washington. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
You know when you're...
Did they change my shit? They changed my shit. So who I had starting last week.
It's the defense of this caliber. You're going to have some sort of balance, right? You can't just drop back and throw it every single play. Nothing going on that last run. They're going to have to find another way to get it going and handing the ball.
The noise reverberating off the checkerboards in Neyland on third down. He might want another play. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Got his man to the left. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. The Hogs getting it done through the air, evoking memories of Ryan Mallett.
And that's what the fans of Arkansas want to see. They've always got that physical ground game. They always want to have a little bit of balance, and when they get that balance, they get that offense cooking, they get everybody pretty excited. You might even get a woo, big C.
And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
And this defense picking up right where it left off. Last week put a great game together, really shut down an opponent. Now you can tell, man, they're going to make you earn everything you get. And this offense is going to have to find a way to find some holes because we haven't seen them the last couple weeks.
To the 46-yard line. First down for this offense.
Great job by the quarterback, the running back, and the offensive line. Really selling pass. That's step one. If you're going to run an effective draw, it's got to look like pass, and then boom, you sneak it right to the running back, gets a big gain, and gets a first down.
Running back searching for a hole. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Motion from the wide receiver. Leaves it with the back. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D-linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. Just can't do it better.
Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Jackson gonna throw it. Fires downfield. He's got it. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter.
Baller!
That's the end of the quarter, and Tennessee has the lead. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second.
Oh. You did a fucking
So first down here as they go back to work.
Survivor cannon. Surviving cannon.
Gonna run it. It's Green. We'll give him a couple on that with 2nd and 8 coming up.
Man, And a nice second effort by the back to break a tackle. But how about those defensive backs willing to come up, stick their face in the fan, and make a tackle?
Those are the best run defenses, too, right? It's not just D linemen and linebackers getting all the plays, but it's DBs that are willing to not just cover, but tackle backs in the open field.
Back to pass on second down. Buys a little time with his feet. Quick spin on the run. He was running through tackles and picked up the first down and finally got knocked down. And the Razorbacks have it with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Throws to the wideout. A strike downfield. Gets out of bounds after the big play, and they'll be set up in business with a 1st and goal.
Hey, bro.
And when you're throwing these comeback routes, man, the timing has got to be so good between the two of them because you know the ball is going to be in the air a long time. You can't throw it late. It's going to get picked. That time, really nice job getting it out early, and the receiver doing a nice job on his route so that the ball was right on him as soon as he turned around.
Trying to move the pile into the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their 1st of the half. Got stopped on 1st down. They'll try it again from the 2. Gets the back moving. Back to pass. It's Green. Oh, they're after him. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
Wants to throw for it on 3rd and goal. Oh, and he dropped it. He had a touchdown right in his hands and couldn't hang on. It'll be 4th down. And it looks as if they're going to try a field goal. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. Oh, and he missed it. No good. So it'll stay 3-0 after the missed field goal. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive.
And that's frustrating. I mean, you put a drive together, you're in scoring zone. Like, this is a green zone. You should be making all of these kicks, these short field goals, the chip shots. Kickers have to come. They got to do their job.
Spins away from the defender. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground.
Well, you can see why Rocky Top is so excited about this guy. He's a home run waiting to happen. Not only can he run you over, but he can run around you, too. This is an offense that doesn't only have to throw the football to win games. They can run it, and they can get explosive plays because of this guy's speed.
And the Volunteers will hustle to the line.
Man, it's so important when you play QB. I got to know when to put some air on it, and I got to know when to rocket that thing in there. Work in the middle of the field. He knew he needed the rocket. Threw it in there. Great job, great catch.
Now staring at a 3rd and short from the 40. From the gun, wants to pass. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Hauls it in. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these 3rd down situations.
From the gun, running back gets the give. Makes it past the marker. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a 1st down. The Volunteers pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. They'll try the run. Makes a man miss. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks with the first down. He'll keep it himself.
Come on, man.
They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down.
The defense has got to do a better job with assignment football. Somebody has to be accounting for the quarterback on these run plays. You know you're going to see it. You've seen it on film. The option play, nobody home. He just takes off. That's an easy first down. Pick up the...
And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, Tennessee. You want to keep your offense on the field, wear down the defense, put that tape on and show it in a clinic. That's the way it's done.
And as a defense, man, there's nothing more demoralizing. You can handle it when you give up 3, but to give up the touchdown at the end of a long drive, you're already exhausted. You've already been punked the whole way down the field. Man, that's frustrating.
Here's the return from inside his 10. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. To throw, it's Green. Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. Snags it on the right. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made. This offense has had trouble getting it in gear, but maybe a little life here on 1st and 10. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. One back in the backfield. He gets the carry. Stonewalled again. No gain on the play. They keep trying to stick with the running game, but there's not much getting done. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. The play action fake. Buying some time. Now looking to throw back to the middle. And that's going to be incomplete. Going for broke on 2nd down. The 3rd down's coming up.
I think sometimes as a quarterback, when your offense is struggling, you don't have any points up on the board yet here at the end of the 1st half. You're just trying to take a shot to see if your guy can make a play. And that time, he thought he had the matchup he wanted, but he has just not been able to ever find a rhythm. And this defense is making it really hard on him, forcing that one to fall incomplete.
That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. The Razorbacks send out the punt unit. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. The ball hits at the 5, and it'll go into the end zone for a touchback. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Wide receiver going in motion. They'll try it over the left side. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain. Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. Gives it on the option. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Kept it on the ground on 1st down. Now back to the line. Looking to throw, it's Aguilar. Gets it to the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play. Able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Now on offense, you're trying to get your running back involved here in the passing game, and obviously no success on that play. Defense seemed like they were aware of it, and all of a sudden you've set yourself up in a tough position here on 3rd.
Trying to make magic on the scramble.
Oh, no.
And he gets the 1st down, but man, did he get the hit stick laid on his noggin.
That is what I'm talking about. So many guys lose where they're at on the field, lose the down and distance. It's 3rd down. I can't slide. QB knows it. Nice job.
Yeah. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. He was trying to get that return going. Instead, he'll hand it to his offense at the 38.
Rain, sleet, snow, sun shining. I don't care. I get interceptions. Give me that rock.
Wants to throw on 1st down. Now he'll let one fly down the left side. And he'll pull it in inside the 20. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Huge play, puts them in the red zone, and now they'll snap it 1st and 10 from the 15. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. Slips away. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. The offense burns its 3rd and final timeout of the half. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Wants to throw. It's Green. Skips away from pressure. A shot toward the end zone. And that ball was in harm's way, and he is lucky to get that one back. And it's 3rd down, but they're going to go ahead and try the field goal and try to get points before the break. And he'll need a little distance and to bend it just right. A 41-yarder from the left hash. And it's no good. Guys, that field goal could loom large. Missing an opportunity to get within a touchdown. We're still sitting on a 10-point game. And as time runs out here in the first half, the offense will take a knee and go to the break, content with the lead they've built. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
All right, guys, a delightful start to things in Knoxville here today. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas amidst the smoggy smoke there in Rocky Top.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin. The Vols will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half.
You know now, right?
He'll bring it back from inside his 5.
Couldn't
find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. Maybe adjustments or attitude adjustments. They've got to find a way to run the ball at least some here in the second half.
I do think you said something that's important. I think running the football is an attitude. Like, it starts with the offensive lineman and being physical, having a nasty attitude. Running back, same thing. I think they need more of that in the second half.
You know, and I think if you're this defense, you have an opportunity to make a statement here. Yeah, I know you guys went in at halftime and you riled yourselves up and you told yourself that you think you can run the ball on us. On this very first drive, we're going to prove to you, just like in the first 30 minutes, you cannot.
Power football with the run. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
And coming out in the second half, this offense, they needed to establish this run game. They needed to get something going. They're losing. They've got to find a way to get a flow, to get a rhythm. And so far here to start this second half, defense picking up where it left off.
Still looking on the move. He throws one to the left. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. And the Razorbacks will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Holds it in and looking upfield. Looking for running room, he'll get it to the 43-yard line before he's stopped. The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. So the first play of the drive will come from the 43. Use the play fake, now to throw. Snagged in the middle, it's Davis. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. And the Vols headed quickly to the line.
He came into this year with big expectations. Everybody expecting him to stat it up. And now with that last completion, he's already over 2,000 yards passing for the season.
He'll do it himself. There he goes. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. And the Volunteers are in the red zone. Rides the back on the option, the give. He'll get that one all the way down to the 4-yard line before he stopped.
And running really has been the key on this drive, guys. Lots of success right there. They generate another explosive play. Their success running the ball, big reason why they've been able to put up a...
Touchdown, Volunteer! Quick strike through the air for the score. No midseason concentration wraps here in Week 7 as they push out that lead. And he made that extra point, the wet turf, no problem at all.
And it's so underrated, the relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the ball, because coverage is going to be right. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game day.
Motion from the wideout. To the air, it's Green. Now improvising. He's going to take off. They'll force him out of bounds after a solid pickup on the play. The Razorbacks with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Wants to fire on second down. Unloads to the wideout. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands.
No. Okay. Plays that beautiful.
Get away.
Well, as a quarterback, it's going to be tough throwing comeback routes against this guy. He does such a good job breaking on the ball, and he's able to swat it away.
They'll move the wide receiver. They turn to the passing game on 3rd and short. Working that left side now. He'll go out of bounds at the 38-yard line as this offense patiently tries to work the ball out of its own end. And the Razorbacks have it with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. He's in open space downfield. Almost got it to midfield on that one. He's out of bounds a yard short at the 49. The Razorbacks are rolling down the field. Quarterback making adjustments. Wants to go up top on first down. He wants to go deep. He's got an open man. Almost took it all the way, but a huge gain, and he has him set up 1st and goal. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. First and goal, and this feels like their chance to make a game of it. He'll set up to throw. They've got the screen set up. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning.
Well, they're trying to set up the screen pass to the running back, just nowhere to go after he caught the football. The defense completely swarmed around him, and that's a loss.
Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Back to pass, it's Green. Under fire. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
I love the discipline of this defense. Not just playing run, right? They know it could be a pass in this situation. Pinning their ears back, getting to the quarterback, taking away all that small stuff. All the stuff, the easy access, the free release. Nice job and nice discipline by this defense.
Back in motion, try to clear the picture. On 3rd and long, he'll need to push it downfield. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming.
I know we're in the 3rd quarter, but because they're trailing like they are, they're right now in 4-down mode every single drive. You throw an incompletion down in the red zone, this is a no-brainer. They're going to be throwing it again, and we'll see if the defense can step up here.
And here comes the field goal unit. And he'll try to knock it through from the right hash and 35 yards out. It's good. That'll close the gap to 14.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Newton. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. This drive will open from the 15. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Oh, better look out. He's loose. Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a 1st down. The Volunteers in the hurry-up.
And after giving up a long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go because the offense is going tempo.
And he drops it. Just took his eye off of it at the last minute.
Obviously, when you're playing in weather like this, the ball is very slippery and it's hard to catch. The QB threw a bullet that time, and his receiver just could not reel it in.
Looking to throw it's Aguilar. Fires to the big fella. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Passing game very effective on 2nd down. What about here on 3rd? Off play action. Pocket breaking down. And the defense, they've got him at the 27. The Vols decide to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Nestles it in at the 35. Looking for running room, he'll get it to the 43-yard line before he's stopped. The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. These guys really need to get something going on this drive. They are still well within striking distance, but they have very little to show for their possession so far. Little over anxious. Out of the stands early, and it's a false start.
False start on offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Takes a snap, wants to throw. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Wide receiver comes in motion. Looking downfield, it's Green. The quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. And this offense just can't afford not to get the 1st down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. Wants to adjust the pattern. And with this place rocking, the crowd forces a false start.
False start on offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Neyland Stadium alive, a cauldron of orange noise on 3rd down. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Rushes on him. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. And the Razorbacks will line up to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. This is a spot you see many returners try to take a chance, but not this time. A fair catch just inside the 40. Motion from the wide receiver. Off play action on first down. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Matthews. Turning on the Jets. Offense on the move. A big play there. Gets it to the 30. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. This should be the last play of the quarter. They'll go to the ground. There to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the fourth quarter. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. After swapping ends of the field, they gave them a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on third down. He'll pull it on the read. They stopped him at the 23. Good pickup, but not quite enough for the first down. It'll bring up fourth down. And for the second time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. And if they can make this and turn it into a 3-score game, they'll have this one all but locked up.
And he knocks another one through. And how about this kicker? Good way to start off your season, right? Like, what do you have at the spot? Sometimes you don't know. Can he make those kicks? Starting off, hasn't missed one yet. Been very dependable for this squad.
Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. He wants to change this route. To the air. It's Green. Here's a heat. Pressure coming. Got out of trouble and throws. With the catch, it's Blake. Across the 35, out of bounds at the 36, and a really good pickup as they're starting to move.
I know a lot of people don't like prevent yourself from winning, but when I'm up by 3 scores in the fourth quarter, I am not giving up a single big play. I'm letting you check it down, throw.
He's going for it all. And they couldn't make the connection on the long shot.
Well, talking to the coaching staff coming into tonight, they thought they had to have success throwing the football if they were going to win this game. And one of the biggest reasons why I'd say they're losing right now is because this guy still hasn't thrown a touchdown pass. The defense has been ready for the deep shots. They're ready yet again here late.
Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a third down.
And that's just the kind of game it's been for this quarterback in this offense. You got a great game plan all week long. You're watching it throughout practice. You think you're going to have a chance to light up the scoreboard, but they're just not able to hook up. You got to give it.
Makes the grab down the left side. Lots of green grass as he gets it to the 31.
And this defense has really done a good job containing this superstar quarterback. But now it's the big-time moment. In the fourth quarter, you know the ball's going to be in his hands. Got to get to him. Got to ruffle his feathers, hit him a few times, make him feel uncomfortable.
This is an offense that has skill, and they've got speed, and because of that, this defense, they can't lull themselves to sleep. They've got a big lead here late, but they've now given up back-to-back big plays. They got to put the clamps down.
They get him stopped, but those feet kept moving until he was down to the 5. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Wide receiver going in motion. Back to throw, it's Green. Got it! And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain.
It's so nice as a quarterback when you've got a guy like that working for you in the slot. He has such a good feel to find the open spaces in the defense. Just makes life so much easier for his quarterback.
The Razorbacks line it up with a 1st and goal. Quarterback sneaks it ahead.
Man.
The defense knew coming into this game they were going to have their hands full. Not only did they have to worry about these running backs in the running game, they had to worry about the quarterback as well. On designed runs and on scrambles, they didn't have an answer for him right there.
And they add the extra point to finish the drive. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. Fielded in the end zone, it's Newton. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. So here is the Tennessee offense. Jesse, they had to kick a field goal the last time they had it.
Yeah, and oftentimes early in games, you're just trying to find your rhythm. Some things work, some don't on that first drive, David. It'd be interesting to see what happens here on the second drive.
Yeah, you got a feel for the defense now. You understand what they're trying to do, what their game plan is. Now you get to go into phase 2 of your game plan.
And the Vols want to move quickly.
You see a lot of offenses late in the football game with a lead get conservative. I like they didn't. Like, they trusted the passing game. You're going to get looks that you know what they are. Defense has to be aggressive. You know, they have to be aggressive because they're down. They've got to get to the quarterback. They've got to get stops. Nice job throwing the football.
Now on 1st and 10 from the 26.
Who?
Caught in the backfield. It's Matthews. Running through contact. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the 1st down.
I love an offense that wants to stay aggressive. Even when you've got the lead late in a game like this, right, you still try to find your playmakers and get them the ball in space, and that is exactly what this offense is doing.
Looking for a man. It's Aguilar. Got his man quickly. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. They'll probably bleed every second possible off this clock before they snap it.
All your tires gonna be flat. You saying about that? They're taking us out. Actually trying to protect you because you go to third man. Good already. Ghosted her twice in the meantime. Get her back, bro.
The give as they work on that clock. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Volunteers will snap it on 1st and 10. Right back to the well. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one.
I think you have to like what you see if you're the coaching staff here. Your offense is on the field. It looks like you got a pretty good drive going, and you're just going to try and keep this thing marching, keep the clock ticking. You've got a really nice lead here late. Just want to find ways to keep...
There he goes! All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. The Volunteers kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work.
This offense is not letting up, guys. They've got a lead here late, and they are still taking shots. They're still looking for explosive plays. This defense just has not had an answer here all game long.
Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and this offense just a couple of minutes away from putting one in the win column. They've got it inside the 30 at the 28. 1st down. They'll run it from the gun. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Ordinarily on 2nd and 10, you might look fast, but here you just want to keep that clock moving. Quarterback on the keeper. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. The Vols come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. Trying to pick it up on the ground. Turning it off. Got some room in the goal line. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. record to 5-1. And that extra point is a big one as they now have a 3-possession, 17-point lead in the fourth. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. This offense has pretty much been stuck in the mud the entire game. It's been a frustrating performance, Jesse.
Yeah, and listen, you can't be hanging your head just yet. This game's not over. This coaching...
He's taking the shot.
Oh!
Catches it on the right.
Oh, the boy was a baller, bro.
Gainer gets it to the 49-yard line.
What the fuck is a straight baller? I don't know, man. I'm gonna have to. You're gonna have to be my second receiver, bro. Too many plays like this. Stop playing. Stop playing, bro. Stop playing, bro. You ain't even drop it. Only a sophomore.
Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. Dropping back, it's Green. Still working.
Get off of him. Get off of him.
Trying to escape and
Get
get
off of him.
himself.
Get off
Doesn't work
of him.
himself. Wide open spaces. He goes out of bounds right at the 10-yard line, and the offense can smell the touchdown from here.
I mean, these quarterbacks nowadays can run so fast. Think about who you've got chasing them. Defensive linemen, those big old defensive tackles, defensive ends, linebackers. They can't catch him because they're faster than them nowadays. So much speed, so much electricity now with these guys.
They've got him wobbling after that big play now to pay it off on 1st and 10 from inside the 15. Quarterback may change this route. Looking downfield on 1st down.
Oh, my bad.
Keeps it going.
My bad.
Blasted
My bad.
as he lets it go.
Really
Going to the end zone. It's picked off. They get him on the ground after the turnover, but there is a flag on the field, and we'll see if that will be a reprieve for this offense. So they'll decline the penalty, pleased with the results. Play. The offense starts this drive in the shadow of its own end zone. From the gun, they'll try the middle. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Well, we know this defense is one that plays with a lot of pride, right? And part of that is their ability stopping the run. They're a top 25 unit in the nation when it comes to stopping the rush, and that really helps them out down here in the red zone. They're going to have to step up big time in this situation.
The defense will use a timeout, and the clock is stopped with 24 seconds left.
When you're a defensive guy and you want to fire in and you want to go hit the quarterback, but you know if I fire in, he's just going to give the football up. You got to be patient. You got to understand what your responsibility is. Then you see when he keeps the football, you got to go tag him. The problem is these guys are such good athletes. They're so hard to catch once they do pull the football. But it's kind of like the hidden hat trick. You know, where's the ball? It's underneath this one. No, I picked this one up. No, it's gone. It's underneath this one. Nope, there it is. It's gone.
Oh, that was a pretty rough showing there by this team. Just couldn't find a way to get things going and come up with the win.
Just got outplayed, Reese. There were moments in this game. There were plays to be had and plays to be made. At the end of the day, they just did not execute well enough in any of the 3 phases on any side of the football. So, David, moving forward, a lot to take away